I have not known any layman with more love for the Lord and our church than Ransom Cooper, Bishop Lindsay Davis recently declared. Indeed, Ransom Cooper's life has been filled with unselfish devotion to his family, his church, and his community. He was born in 1932 in the depths of the Great Depression to Everman and Olive Cooper, a farming couple in rural Fleming County. When Ransom was 3 years old, his father contracted tuberculosis and was sent to a hospital in Paris, Kentucky. Although eventually able to return home, his father was bedridden and died when his son was just 5 years old. His widowed mother provided for Ransom and his 2 sisters until she too was struck with tuberculosis. Other loving and caring adult relatives in the family cared for the Cooper children while their mother underwent experimental therapy in Louisville. However, when their grandparents died and their uncles were drafted into military service, the children required yet another home. Ransom's mother arranged for her 3 children to live at the Methodist Children's Home in Versailles under the loving, watchful care of the Reverend C.A. Sweezy. Thus began our honoree's lifelong association with and dedication to the United Methodist Church and Children's Home. Ransom lived at the home for the remainder of his childhood, even after his mother miraculously made a complete recovery from tuberculosis. Olive Cooper came and worked at the home for several years as a house mother. When Ransom was 17, he moved to Lexington, where he began attending the neighborhood church, Epworth United Methodist, whose large and active youth group included another of tonight's honorees, Sewell Woodward. It was at Epworth that Ransom met Betty Ewing, whom he married in 1955. The couple would soon be blessed with a son, David, and a daughter, Jane. After faithfully serving his country in the United States Army, Ransom worked happily and successfully for others as a draftsman and builder. In 1972, he realized the dream of owning his company when he formed Cooper Construction. In subsequent decades, he directed building projects, large and small, residential and commercial, all across Kentucky. His colleagues in the industry knew that his word and his handshake were his bond. One close colleague added, "Ransom is known for his honesty and integrity. I would trust him with my life." Despite the demands of business and family, Ransom has remained steadfast in his support of the church and its programs. During the 55 years that Betty and Ransom attended Epworth, he held every position of confidence and trust with the congregation. His loyalty to the children's home continues to this day. Reflecting on his decades of exemplary service, director of the home Randy Coy declares, "If Ransom Cooper was the only child we helped in our 140-year history, our investment of time and resources would all have been worth it, as evidenced by Christ's love and grace multiplied in his life." We at Wesley Village have also been the beneficiary of Ransom's unwavering devotion. His vision, expertise, and passion during the early years were indispensable in making the dream of a United Methodist retirement community in central Kentucky a reality. In his so-called retirement, Ransom enjoys spending time with family, his grandchildren Cooper and Catherine, following UK sports, and playing golf with longtime friends such as Archie Weeks, who reports that Ransom is very competitive and hard to beat. He adds with a laugh, "Ransom has one big advantage. If we talk on his shots, he can turn off his hearing aids and not even know we are there." We are honored to present Ransom Cooper, a 2010 recipient of the Heroes, Saints, and Legends Award.